What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bugsy. Welcome back to another video. Hope y'all in a good headspace and heart space. Call of Duty, we got an issue. So as y'all know, if you do know, and if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. So the Black Ops 7 beta dropped, and my initial response is it's a good game. Now, I've seen a lot of people on like Twitter talking about like, oh, it's a BO6 reskin, this and that, this and that. And I completely understand their sentiment. I'm not sitting here defending Call of Duty. Although, while I personally think it is a well-made game, it has some issues. Now, I literally played this game all day yesterday. Like, I think it came out like 1 p.m. EST. And I was literally on it from, I took a couple breaks. I took a few breaks, maybe 2 or 3 breaks, but I was on it from like probably in between the time frame of 1 p.m. to 2 a.m. What I'm getting at is that I enjoy the game. And one thing I'm glad about is that they actually dropped the update. Yesterday, the first day of the beta, there was no zombies, so you just had to play multiplayer. Me personally, I'm cool with that. I don't mind just playing multiplayer. I love multiplayer. So as you see, I'm level 20. You cap out at level 20. This game got some issues, like I said before. My main issue is the TTK. Call of Duty, I know y'all not watching this, but watch it. If you watching, listen. The TTK gotta get higher. But like I said, the TTK, in my opinion, is in my opinion, the TTK, in most people's opinion, is the issue. And surprisingly, Call of Duty listen. By that? Now, like I said, I'm not no COD perfect kind of person. COD got issues. I will give credit where credit is due. Something they should have been doing is listen to us. So the entire community agreed that TTK was the issue. It was way too fast. People felt like it was just dying way before you could respond. The time to kill in this game was so egregious, bro. Like, y'all, they literally dropped an update day 2 of the beta. They don't usually do that. New updates on the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta, an update on time to kill and weapon balancing to be released soon in the beta. They are adjusting the automatic doors timer to be open for longer in beta and will reduce the number of doors for launch. Thank you! Y'all do not understand. The doors, if you really want to understand what the issue is, go look at maps like Arsenal on Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 did doors perfectly. Arsenal had the exact same doors that Black Ops 7 had. Only difference is there's like literally no exaggeration, 20 doors across the entire map. In Arsenal, they were probably around 8 doors, but a lot of the time they were in areas that weren't high traffic, or they were like in entry points. On both ends of the spawns, you went through open doors. And then the only time that it was like you go through an open door and it's like, oh, there's definitely gonna be high traffic. The only time you went through an open door and it was like, oh, this is definitely gonna be some high traffic, was the very middle of the map. This game, bro, on the map Cortex, there's literally a room, you walk through a door and there's a head glitch staring at the door. So someone could just be sitting at the head glitch. So you gotta walk through the door not knowing what's in there. You can't see through the door either. So you gotta walk through the automatic door and then kill somebody off of a heady. Like, given also being real, the bar shouldn't be so low to where we're praising them for listening to us. Another update is dropped. Weapon XP earn rate will be increased in an update in Black Ops 7 beta tomorrow. Tomorrow's update, increasing weapon XP earn rate, increasing overclock earn rate for several loadout items and score streaks, adjustments made to spawn logic for improved spawning across several maps and modes, and various bug fixes including weapons. Like I said, we have to consider the fact that the bar was originally low, let's be real, but I am so grateful that they're actually listening to us. So let me show y'all everything I done got done so far. Currently at the point, I don't care, nobody says this is the best gun in the game, the Dravik 45. One thing I would love to give props on is the overclock system. When they were first explaining it, I didn't understand it, so let me explain it for y'all that may not understand it now. So this right here is the overclock, but this is for my specific field upgrade, Cloak, active camo. Actually, I'm gonna just start with trophy system to give a better example, because my active camo is maxed out. So I'm not sure if it's across the board for equipment like this field upgrade. We get level 2, you can put a high efficiency battery, which gives it a faster charge time. And then when you get to level 3, you get +2 explosive charge ammo. So that's basically more things that you can explode. And when you look at, for example, active camo, I have it maxed out. So I have both of these. So I have it right now. Gunfire reveals you temporarily instead of ending the ability, and improved electronics, increased duration, and faster charge time. I give them their whole props. This was a fire idea, I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, something was happening with like the beta codes. Like, people was literally getting their codes and just they was never working. And the same thing happened to me. Like, I put in my code and it just never worked. I thought I had a pistol. But overall, I feel like it's a good game. I feel like a lot of people are dogging on it, especially with how good Battlefield looks. I feel like it might push a lot of people away, but I will admit that this game has a skill gap that personally I find desirable. As y'all know, I still like to play comp. I like to play ranked, and I like to play all those game modes. I personally don't mind different levels of competition. My only issue with competition is when I'm playing in, for example, grinding camos or trying to complete guns and level guns up or something, and I'm playing pubs, which when I should feel like it should be you know, just random people. I gotta try my face off. It is going to be interesting when they actually fix the TTK and adjust it, because personally I feel like I feel myself getting used to this crazy high TTK. So I think it's going to be pretty interesting having a slower TTK. Don't turn around. But honestly, like per usual, the SBMM is insane. And also, I think I like to look at it from the side. For me personally, I always like to come to the game with the mindset that I want to enjoy what I'm playing. COD makes it really hard to do that. The way that I also see it is, given that it's a beta, everybody is good. There's not many people on this beta that are just bad, bro. Back in the day, there was people in the lobbies that was literally going 7-23. Now, believe me, I know they're out there. Most people aren't just horrible anymore. Most of the time, the people that's horrible, because the skill gap of COD has increased so much over the time when you look back at like MW2 or Black Ops 2, most people that are just horrible done left. They playing Ghost of Yotei right now. Not saying that's a bad game, but I mean that the state of Call of Duty is not their current desirable state. Call of Duty sadly has turned into a cesspool of just everything is supposed to be competitive. Before, if you want to play competitive in Black Ops 4, yeah, the lobbies were a little sweaty sometimes, but you just went and played League play. I went back and played Black Ops 4 for 2 weeks and I had a blast playing till like 3 in the morning, but that was because of the lack of SBMM. But it is what it is. I guess we can celebrate that they listened to us a little bit about the doors and stuff. Let's just hope they listen to us about SBMM.